Hello, everybody. We are live, or so I like to think. Always waiting to make sure. Happy Friday. We've almost made it. It's noon on Friday. Countdown to the weekend is on. All right, I see it. Good. Okay, so welcome, everybody. I am Eliza with Prisma Homes at Keller Williams Cherry Hill. I am here today in Barclay Farm. I am at 125 Randle Drive. I had to look because I always want to call it Randle Road. It is not Randle Road, it's Randle Drive. I am in Barclay Farm, as I said, in a beautiful Warwick model. Great opportunity. We are at like near zero inventory here in the neighborhood, and it's like a miracle to have an opportunity like this. So I'm really excited to show it to you today. We're gonna go through top to bottom, split level, so it'll be ground level, top, bottom. This is a split level home, original Scarborough model, the Warwick. 3 beds, 1.5 baths, 1 car garage. I don't know if we're gonna go into the garage. There's no interior access, but I will at least show you where it is. Sometimes it's hard, like going outside and then you get it. It's Friday, we're tired. But it has a garage nonetheless, nice backyard. And one of the best things about this home is the location. So I'm going to talk to you all about the neighborhood, the location as we go. Probably be live here for about 20 minutes. And this is just like an open house. So you can chat with me, ask questions in the comments section. I'll do my best to answer them as I go. I'll make sure to hit all the key points. And then I also want to highlight that we have 2 open houses this weekend. We are open tomorrow, Saturday, 12 to 2, and Sunday, 1 to 3. So my teammates will be here. They can help you. We want you to come out. We don't believe there's any such thing as a nosy neighbor, so we want to see you. So please come to one of the open houses. We do have an offer on the property with more expected, so I think this is a very limited opportunity. So if you're interested, act fast. I know we always say it, but it's always true. If you are interested and don't have an agent, it would be really smart to connect with us quickly. If you do have an agent, have them connect with us. Same for the open house. You can do this virtual tour today. Even if you have an agent, you can come to the open house if you have an agent. We always respect those relationships. We just want to chat with you about the home. So what else do I need to tell? For anyone just tuning in, we are at 125 Randle Drive. The price here is an extremely competitive $425. Average sale price in the neighborhood right now is hovering in the mid to upper mid 550s, like 551 to like, I think, depends on when you run these numbers, but up to like 558 average. So you can tell right away that this is a really good opportunity. So don't wait too long. All right, we are going to get started. Successfully turned it around. That's the hardest part of the tour. I am going to start you guys at the front door. We'll take a peek out. I want you to see that there's a nice covered porch. So nice covered porch here. They've got a pretty little bench seat with a cushion. This is a great spot to sit and kind of look out on the neighborhood. Look at how pretty it is out here. It is frigid and windy though. So I love that about the Warwick. Having that covered porch is unique. There's only a couple models that have anything like that. And now I've got the front door kind of at my left shoulder, and I'm looking into this beautiful, beautiful home. These guys have great taste, which makes it so easy to kind of imagine your own furniture in here, tons of natural light. So these shades are half down. I experimented a few minutes ago a little bit. Having them all the way up, the glare was crazy, especially with the bright sunlight today. So they are half. And there's only a couple small lamps on in here, so you see the amount of natural light. And look at the way it comes through that window too. Like, my camera's clean and it still looks like that. Now, I do want to highlight there is a coat closet right here when we come in, and then there's this half wall with the railing up to the upper level, that sort of balcony style. Not all Warwicks have this closet, okay? And you can take it out. I've seen it done. I prefer to have it. I think it's a nice sort of like divider of the foyer. Gives you a place to put the coats away too, which is hard to replicate. So we're looking at, those are replacement windows there. We've got some replacement windows throughout, including one of the most important ones. And the way this home is situated, you get this big wall of windows, and then you also get 2 windows to the front of the home. So really nice, and it's an open floor plan. We've got some boxy colonials in Barclay. This is not one of them. So look how pretty. And it's really quiet in here. We are nicely insulated from all the major roadways, 70, Brace, 295 Crescent. You're not really hearing any of those. Here in Cherry Hill, we have planes that fly over. You will hear those no matter where you live. But in terms of roadway noise, there really isn't any. There's wind though. Do you hear that wind? The wind is crazy. I feel like this whole month. So as you can see, this gets set up as kind of a great room style. Look at these original hardwoods also. These are worth noting. And they've got their original vent covers. Those General Electric ones are so fun. A lot of people have restored those because they're stainless steel. So great opportunity for putting the TV right there. That's where we normally see it. You can do a sectional or some varied seating right here as these guys have done. You can even go bigger. So you could get 1, 2, 3, 4, like 5 that way, and then swing a sectional over this way and get like 2, 3 more. There's lots of space here. If you want measurements or the disclosure, all you have to do is DM us. I will get those to you. And then, here's me in the mirror. Hi. Attached dining room. So it's like an L shape. I love this lamp. I told them when I came here the first time, I was like, I have had that lamp in my cart so many times and never had the courage. And I love it in here. Now that is a built-in unit in the corner, nice little china hutch. I love that. It's making the most of the space. You get all that storage without impacting the dining room. And then originally in the Warwick, these walls, 1, 2, would have been solid and you wouldn't really have visibility into the kitchen. So this is an awesome modification. We do see this, not in every single Warwick, but in quite a few. This fantastic double cutout kind of makes it, in my opinion. Especially if you have kids. These guys have kids. So not only are you creating visibility and a bit more openness, and you can kind of watch TV from the kitchen, but what they've done here is created additional storage underneath. So those are cabinets, and a kitchen table that's not eating up the entirety of the kitchen. So you don't have to eat all your meals at the dining room table. Of course you can, especially if you have a few people, but there's seating opportunities now on both sides of this. So it's really smart. Guys, any questions you have as you're watching, toss them in the chat. I'll do my best to answer. Again, we are at 125 Randle Drive in Cherry Hill, New Jersey. Warwick model, 3 beds, 1.5 baths, $425, an amazing price. So I really like these cutouts, and these are tall ceilings, you guys. I want to say 11, 12 feet maybe, and you get that throughout. Look at, it's so tall. And that's really unique too. There's only a couple of models that have, and they're split levels, but that have sort of the towering ceiling in the main living area because of the upper level. It's matching the upper level ceiling. Now, again, it is so bright out, you can barely see with all the light coming through, but we have our classic window over the kitchen sink, yay, white cabinetry. And given the fact that we are in, not the biggest home in the world, this is a really good sized kitchen, and it's renovated. It's nice and neutral. We've got this sort of sandstone backsplash here, stainless steel appliances. This was converted to gas. These were all originally electric, but there's gas in the home for heat. So it's an easy conversion, but it's nice to have it done. And then when they redid the kitchen, they went almost all the way to the ceiling. We'll call it ceiling height. It's only like 1.5 inches, 2 inches off. And they went around the fridge with like pantry style cabinets. So again, we are maximizing space, making the most, and then still leaving intact all of this countertop space here, all of this here, a little bit off to the side, and then these 2 surfaces over here, which are huge, this one especially. Like, I'm thinking making cookies, serving, like everything can happen right here. So that is our first level, the main living area. Call it floor 1. And we're gonna go, let's see, should we go up or down first? I think we'll go up. So remember I showed you, when we first came in, I showed you the little piece of the balcony over here. That's still there, and it runs across this way. We've got stairs up and down. That's really classic Scarborough construction there, to have them right next to each other, maximum visibility. And we're gonna go up half a flight. So you're never doing a full flight of stairs in this house, which is great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up. Quick lay of the land, we've got main hall bath, bedroom 1, bedroom 2, and then bedroom 3, which is the primary, it's the largest. Let's go there first. And this is nice because it's got a little separation. Look at, oh, hold on. Look at how pretty this is. The light is everything in here. Look at this from up top. So you're seeing this every day as you're coming downstairs. I love it. This is that coat closet right here. Again, you can take it out. I don't necessarily recommend it unless you really want to do it, and this is our primary. So it's the biggest bedroom. It's got the biggest closet as well. Windows on 2 facets here. So you see that speckled light shining through. How pretty is that? And this is a good sized room. I believe I'm looking at a queen size bed. Absolutely room for a king. This is a big piece over here. You can see that that bed could easily come to this window as a king and still have room for an end table or a chair or, you know, a piece of furniture like this. How pretty. And again, silent over here. We're going to talk all about location. So you see we've got the 2 closets. That's great. No fighting, right? Stand over here and give it to you this way. Love that blue accent wall. All the tones in here are really pretty. This house shows very well. Me in the mirror, hi. And then this is the view coming out of your room. Look at those beautiful angles. It's very mid-century. Having a moment with the mid-century stuff. The original floors are up here as well. You see how good condition those are in. Then let's do this one. These are slightly different size. This one's long and the other one is square. So we kind of see them get used differently. This one can fit a larger bed if you place it differently. I've also seen bunk beds in here just fine. There's plenty of ceiling height. Good size room. I like this color too. Closet over here. They've got their Peloton in here. And then windows to the backyard from this angle. So at the back of the home here. And then bedroom, we'll call it bedroom 3 since we're doing it in this order. There's bunk beds in here, so no problem accommodating those. Those are twins, I believe. Not the children, the beds. Again, 2 windows, so windows on 2 sides of the home. So that's part of why we're seeing so much natural light bouncing around, is we're grabbing it from every direction. Nice neutral white walls in here. Good stuff. Closet is right here. I'll open one of these up. I don't think we opened any. Good size. Pretty standard. I mean, like, these homes were built in the 50s and 60s. This one is 1958. So, not the best closets in the world, but they absolutely make do. And when you want to be in Barclay, you figure it out with your closet. Main hall bath here. This is a nice big bathroom. We've got newer, it's like white birch wood look tile flooring. The vanity's been replaced. The tub and shower combo has been redone. Nice and neutral. And then a nice big mirror here. And linen closet. Sorry, it's a little tight showing this, but there's a linen and sort of like bathroom items closet in the bathroom. Right here. Looks like all of the doors have been replaced. That's good stuff. nice window off to the side of the home. And that's our, I'll show you where the powder room is next. But that's our upstairs. Pretty good. Any question, guys? You just shout them out. Okay, so that's where I just was. And now I'm going down just to give you guys a picture of kind of where we are. Again, 2 open houses this weekend. I do expect them to be busy. Look at this. How great is this lower level? The built-ins are crucial. Like, it's so important to have this. And then you can kind of set it up. You know, I would pretend to be a stager and really play around with it. And then all of this storage below. So games, puzzles, photo albums, all that kind of like random household stuff that you don't need out, but you need access to. Let me come over this way. They've got their TV right here. The built-ins are amazing. And if you wanted to really have some fun here, you could paint, you could put down like a wood block top. Just having them here to start is so good. Come back this way. Now, I mentioned that a lot of our windows were replaced, and I want to call specific attention to this baby right here. Not baby, this beast, because it's a non-custom, it's a non-traditional size, so you have to order it custom, and it is not easy to do, and that one's done. So that is a huge advantage in this Warwick model. You do not want to have to deal with that unless you absolutely have to. Isn't it great down here? Now, a lot of times people say like, oh, I really need a basement. And do you need a basement or do you need this? Because I need this. We are subterranean. We're about halfway underground. If you look, the glare is really bad here. Let me see if I can get. So backyard level is right about just under this windowsill here. We are not underground. We are about halfway. So you get that kind of cozy, tucked away feeling. But this is a huge room. Like, look at the size of this baby. And you can set up a workstation like they've got back there. Even with being halfway underground, look at the glare coming through. That's how bright it is today. You get this nice sort of catch-all storage closet right here. Just goes in nice and deep. So again, like sleeping bags, suitcases. There is an attic as well. It's the roof line on the top level. And if you're wondering what this door is, this is our crawl space. It's a full door. It goes, this is the bottom of the stairs up. The crawl is under there, but you can use sort of this first area right here as some storage. Home inspectors always tell you not to put storage like all the way in. I don't totally understand that. Just passing along what I've heard. But, excuse me, I'm choking. Right there where they've done it, totally cool. I choked, I'm sorry. All right, we're coming up on our half bath as I recover from a live choke here. Nicely redone here. We've got some wallboard, floating sink. That is not the original toilet. Frosted glass. Even though it's frosted, it's like blinding. And then through this little, I always love these, the accordion door, we're coming into our utility and laundry room. So we've got all this storage here. Can I, for a moment, show you? They didn't do this. This was here. We think these are like can storage from yesteryear. I love it. These roll out. Keep it if you can, right? But all your household products, all of that, plus a nice laundry space here, utility sink. As someone who does not have a utility sink, I would like to highlight the importance of having a utility sink. And then there's even room for an extra fridge or freezer. So for all of your overflow, or if you're a Costco shopper. And then we're gonna go outside. So this is the way to the backyard. I will be honest that a lot of times, especially because there's no fence here, so you're just kind of like going out the front, running around. Oh God, it's so cold. And then it's just a few steps up, making sure that doesn't lock me out. A few steps up to the backyard. I'm not going to go too far. I don't want to lose my Wi-Fi. But we've got a communal yard space. There is a fence along the back, but that's the neighbors. Oh my God, this wind. Shoot. Look at this line of pine trees. It's gorgeous. Nice grassy space here. You can imagine this when it's all green and filled in. It's so pretty. Bistro set here. We've got some string lights. Just imagine it's warm, and this is like fun time out here. Obviously, these children play some, it's like every type of net. I love it. A little bit of a gravel patio here with some old slate stone. I lost you for a minute because I told you I went too far. I knew I was going to do it. Gotta stay in my Wi-Fi. There's pictures of the backyard if you want to continue to explore. And we also want you to come to the open houses this weekend and come stand in it for yourself. Just wear a coat and some sunglasses because I was like windswept out there and freezing. Another look at that. How good is that, you guys? So I'm just going to kind of cruise around and I'll talk to you about the location. We are in Barclay Farm. It is one of the most desirable neighborhoods in Cherry Hill for good reason. We've got a lot of stuff here. I say we because I live here, but 2 swim clubs, one of which is like 2 blocks away from here. So Coverbridge Swim Club is maybe like a 2-minute walk, 3-minute walk. It's literally down the street and a left, and then that loops you around right to it. There's also another awesome swim club, Barclay Farm Swim Club, just a few blocks further. I've been using Coverbridge just to kind of like demonstrate where we are. Those are open. They're not open to the public, but it's public membership, and Memorial Day to Labor Day. Amazing way to meet the neighborhood if you're new to Barclay. Either one. They've got a camp at Barclay, swim teams at both, and it's so fun. Really great. If you ever have any questions about that, just reach out. Barclay Farmstead is, I don't think we can actually see it, but it's like right past through there. One more street separates it. And the walking path to the Barclay Farmstead is down where Randle and Forge meet. It's at the Forge cul-de-sac. Randle Court is worth mentioning too. So this is Randle Drive, Randle Court. They just had a big tailgate party out there that was open to the neighborhood for the Eagles and the Super Bowl. Those guys are always having fun, and you'd be right here. And then at the farmstead, there's Music Under the Stars. That is every Tuesday in July. The township hosts a free concert. And then there's food trucks, and you see all your friends, and it's so much fun. Mayor's there. Cherry Hill Township's doing an awesome job of really like making sure that we're having fun and we've got what we need and are well supported. So shout out to Cherry Hill Township, Mayor's office, everybody. Knight Elementary School, which is consistently a top-rated school in Cherry Hill. All Cherry Hill schools are fabulous. But you'd be a busser to Russell Knight from here, and then we go to Rosa International Middle School and choice of Cherry Hill East or West. So that's really important. You want to make sure you understand the open enrollment of the high schools, only the high schools. You can apply for open enrollment with the other ones, but you have guaranteed open enrollment at the high school level. I lose you. Okay, we're back. Sometimes when it's windy, I feel like Wi-Fi doesn't work right, but that might be me being 100 years old, not understanding how that works. But I just lost you for a minute out of nowhere. So pretty. The high ceilings make the room feel even bigger. That is a great point, Melissa. Again, square footage wise, this is not a monster. We are 1800 and change here, 1852. This house feels so much bigger than that, I think in part because of the vertical space and in part because of the open layout. This is really a good one to see. If you've never seen a Warwick, come see this one. It's a great example. So yeah, the neighborhood is thriving. People want Barclay. As I mentioned, the average sale price is in the upper 550s. And that might actually go up soon. It's just crazy right now. And there's almost nothing to buy. This is the only No, I think there's one other. I was going to say, I think this is the only one under 500, but I believe there's one other home under 500 right now. Opportunity. And I will say that this appeals to a lot of people because there is no full staircase. It's not a rancher. I get asked that a lot. It is not a rancher. It is a side-to-side split, but there's only ever 5 stairs in a row. Now you'll see, remember I told you we're not really going to go out there. It's too cold, and doing this with one hand, it sounds like a recipe for disaster. But the 1-car garage is right there. Got a nice driveway. It's just too windy and cold and difficult. I'm sorry. But if you come to the open house, you can open the garage for yourself. Sounds like a good deal. As I mentioned, we do have an offer on this property with more expected. I'm going to turn this around and say goodbye to you guys. Hold on. Sorry. There we go. If you have an agent, please have them connect with us if this is of interest. You will need to probably do something pretty quickly. It's a very competitively priced home in a great spot. Just imagine, you know, walking or quick drive to the swim club, to the farmstead, either swim club. Yeah, it's a good one. And there's like good vibes in here too, which it's tough to measure, but you'll have to just believe me. Hardwoods look perfect. Yes. I showed those twice earlier. They're as good as it gets. So come see this home. Again, we are open Saturday 12 to 2. That's tomorrow. Sunday 1 to 3. My teammates will be here. I might pop in. We'll see. But we want you to come see it. So I'll see you guys at the next one. Thank you so much for tuning in today. It was wonderful taking you through 125 Randle Drive. Bye, guys.